Hi guys, and welcome back again, and I have another tutorial for you today. It is a hovercraft, a hoverboat, the airboat, the airship. I don't know what you want to call it. When I was looking at pictures and I was looking for something to build, I saw a hovercraft and I was looking at many of them. There's like literally thousands of pictures of hovercrafts on the internet, and I just kind of went with one of those. But after I built it, people were calling it different things, so I just kind of got confused on what I wanted to call it. So I'm calling hovercraft. You guys can call it whatever you would like. So anyway, here it is. So I'm doing an outline of the hovercraft, and I do it basically a floor here. So this could be the bottom. If you guys would like to do the bottom, you can go ahead and do the bottom. But I go ahead and change it, and I do 2 rows of the outline, just because the bottom of the hovercrafts were all hollow, because it basically holds air and helps it hover. So that's what I did. It kind of made it look kind of realistic stuff. I do change it, and I painted here this off black color, smoke color, whatever color you can call that, charcoal, I don't know. So here I am, I'm just going to change it. I'm going to do the outline, just 2 rows, that way it'd be hollow on the bottom. So that way your fan, there's supposed to be 2 fans on a hovercraft. One for the bottom, one to push you around. So this one to make you float is one on the bottom. I didn't actually make the fan for the bottom. You could just pretend there's one there. But I did the fan for the back. And I did see a bunch of hover boats. They didn't actually, I guess they're called a fan boat, I don't know. They just were pushed by the fan. So it could be that too, I have no idea. Whatever. You get it. This is what I'm doing. So this build cost right around 600 bucks. Give or take a few bucks. It's mostly brick, so it's fairly cheap. Got 1 fan in there and then a couple chairs. The chopping boards were probably the most expensive part. I only used 6 chopping boards, so it wasn't too expensive. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, pretty please if you haven't already. I have a lot more tutorials coming soon. Almost done showing you everything in this place, my town. Do you have a pizza shop that I will show soon? The sailboat, the lighthouse. I didn't actually have enough items to finish it, because I did run out of items. I didn't even get to complete that one. Just kind of made it look nice as I could, as I was running out of items. So I can't even place one more item in this build. Done. Okay, so just going around again. We're going in like 1 here. Just make sure it looks even all the way around. And you'll be okay. Paint as you go, because later on it'll be harder. I think I did paint these a red color. Paint them whatever color you want. If you want a pink ship, do a pink one. Almost done here. I know it's a little bit higher if you're using the floor. It's like you can only see the lines, but later on you won't even notice those, because when you paint it and then add the borders, it's kind of blends in. It's fine. So here's the border, the boat part that keeps you inside the boat, the walls, I don't know what you want to call them, I think they're called walls, why not? Okay, so I'm just going to do both sides exactly the same. I know in the back here, I do mess up, and I fix it later. So, just watch out for that. I'll show you exactly where I mess up, and so you won't do the same thing. If you guys would like to join us in game, don't forget to follow us. I am Captain_Pipsqueak. Joy is the Lion Mufasa. I keep my joins on so you guys can join me in game if you would like. Play some pool. Kind of enjoying that game lately. And some other games. You know, I don't play only adoptme, I play a lot of different games too. Whatever looks nice up today. If it has to do with killing, you probably won't see me in it. Alright, here's the walls. I do switch the other side, make it the same right here. I'm just kind of figuring it out, and as I go, you know, there's mistakes and things that you want to fix, so sometimes they're hard to edit out. Okay, on the back here. So we're going to do this side is the correct way. Okay, so do that. This side, I do wrong. Don't do this side. Make it exactly like the other side. Move it over one brick. One half brick. Now I'm going to go ahead and make the box part in the back. It's actually round, but I made it a box for your fan. I did put some corners on it, like some deeper corners, so it looks kind of roundish. At least that's what I was hoping. I think we start with the bottom, the base here. Again, this will be one more wider because that brick is off. And I do change it. So it'll go to the left here, one more click. Okay, so now I'm just building the box. And since I have to move that one more click over, go ahead and make this one more click up as well. I do figure it out later. I'm just a little slow. That one half a click on a brick will mess the whole thing up. So you're going to do the top. And again, that's going to be one click more to the right. It's going to be a total, it's just going to be a box. Give me some money. Okay, so here I am, we're going to fix it. I did notice it was off, so now I'm going to fix it. Move this over, and then now I have to move it up one, so it'll go up one higher. Moving this one over one. And this side up one, and I gotta move the top. And it should be all good. Sometimes you click the bricks through the barrier, sometimes you can't. This time I couldn't. Now I just have to move them. Be okay. Place your bricks. Okay. Now here's where I fix my brick. My mistake brick. Like, oh, that's the booger that was messing me up right there. Now it's good. Now we're all good. So we're gonna make an X in the middle of this with bricks. And to do that, you're gonna have to like cut a brick in half. Here's the fan that I use. It'll be the expensive fan. You guys can use whatever fan you would like. Go for a cheaper one if you want to. Don't worry about placing that one right now, because I do move it and we'll place it later. You can just throw it off to the side for now. So here, just place a brick on the barrier, and now I'm going to move that barrier to cut that brick in half, so that way it'll be right in the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect. That looks about half to me. Now I'll put it back on large grid size, and then we'll go ahead and move the brick. See, so now it's right in the middle. Let's go ahead and do the same thing for this one. You have to cut the brick in half again. Go ahead and place those bricks. Now you should have the X shape right in the middle. You can paint it whatever color you'd like. With that gray color. And then the fan, you're gonna place the fan right in the middle. You could use the boxes on the side to go ahead and try to get in the middle. The box outline of the fan, or you could just put the fan in the middle if you can see it pretty good. Just make sure that the fan isn't sticking out the back like it is mine here, so you have to move it in a little bit further. You kind of want it inside that box. There we go. Now I'm going to be putting the louvers on this thing. I don't know if you'd call it louvers. I don't know what they're called. But it's the little things that move with your steering wheel so you can move your ship. It goes left and right. It turns the wind. I'm going to use chopping boards for this. If you put them on large placement grid size, you can put 4 of them in there, or you could just do one on large placement grid size at the top and one at the bottom, and then put one on small placement grid size, do it in the middle. That way it'd save you on a chopping board each time. My Joy's 6, so gotta give her some golden apples. And I do things with AFK, so she'll eat them in a minute. Hopefully. Okay. So we're gonna go down. So this will be the bottom one. And then put one in the middle. Again, if this is on large placement grid size, if you went ahead and went down the line, you could put 4 of them in there and it works out perfectly. or you could save yourself one chopping board and do 3. So I go ahead and move this one down to save on the chopping board. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just make sure you place it on the opposite side of the barrier for this one and not the same side of the barrier, or else the chopping board is going to be like a chopping board with off, so it'll look funny. But if you place it the opposite side, then you'll be good. There we go. I do paint those that off black color, this charcoal color. One day I'll get that color down. I'm gonna say smoke. I'm gonna do the smoke color. It's not the same smoke that's coming off Joy right now. It's not green. It's like charcoal black smoke. That's funny. Okay. So here I'm gonna be making the fan motor. Okay, so it's just going to be round. It's kind of like a fan motor. No, well, that's what we'll call it a fan motor. Basically, you're going to make an X. So we'll move this on small placement grid size to move up to the same width of that, the same height as the other bricks. And then we'll just place a brick in the middle, make an X. And that'll be your fan motor. A little bit more. Perfect. We'll grab a brick, put it on a large placement grid size. Make sure you're looking at the right angle. You can slide in there. And there's your fan motor. And now for the engine. We gotta do an engine for the bottom. We're just gonna do 4 bricks tall, 2 on each side, and then I'm gonna do 1 more brick on the top. And I do paint those that charcoal color. Now to make it look more like an engine, I grabbed some bottles, the 4-pack, and you can put these in here on large placement grid size, or you can use the small placement grid size. I used the small just because I didn't like it so much forward. I think it looks okay both ways. Do it either way. I paint those the gray color. Kind of gives the look of a motor better. Again, you're placing it on that first row of charcoal colored bricks. Just like that. Throw your seat in there. We'll grab 1 more brick, place it on the front here, and we're just going to turn it sideways. And I can put a steering wheel on there. It'll be your lamp, steering wheel lamp. It's the famous steering wheel lamp. If you guys have any more ideas for a good steering wheel, let me know. Unless you do like a O or something with a sign. And a cheaper one. I think the steering wheel lamp looks nice. Good. Can I paint that charcoal color? You guys can paint this whatever you want. Whatever color you would like. I'll throw a couple more chairs in here. Just add some extra seating in case you want to bring some friends along with you on your boating trip, on your all-terrain vehicle. That's pretty much it. Joy helped me color. That's the boat complete. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, Smashy, enjoy, out.